Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Lots of things have been happening. I'm really excited to show you them, and hopefully by the end of the video I'm going to do a dry run with the sleepers and actually show you what it will look like from inside my house. And talking about inside my house, I want to show you something amazing. Okay, so we're inside my house now and we've had an extension built, and I want to show you one of the main reasons. My wife thinks it's to make the front room bigger and look lovely, but I'm going to show you why we paid extra money to this absolutely ginormous window behind me. Let's have a look. So this window just here is over 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide, and the main reason is if I go all the way back to my sofa at the moment, has there ever been a better explanation for a picture window? For those of you who don't know, that there is the outdoor pond, and we've got some lovely flowers and everything coming, so many butterflies, and that's the bird box where the blue tits are, and it's looking incredible. So yeah, that window is absolutely amazing. And then if we come outside, here's the pile of sleepers for the pond. The abandoned pond is looking good. We'll have a quick update on that before we get on with the sleeper pond. As you can see, bluebells coming. Lots of other plants are blooming. All the trees are starting to bud, which is looking incredible. The pond itself is looking the same. We haven't had a chance to drain that out yet. We've got a few more plants here, all looking pretty good. Okay, so if you remember, we left it off, we had done the concrete collar. The concrete collar has now completely dried and hardened. The bottom of the pond's dried, looks like a riverbed, and that's what we are currently left with. And like I say, today I'm going to do a dry run of the sleepers around here. I've got to move them all the way from over there to here anyway, so I thought a good chance for you guys to see what it will look like, and we can check the levels on the top, see what we're going to end up with. So let's get cracking with that. First one in, really heavy, but yeah, let's see how it goes. Well, that was actually much harder work than I thought, and I'm absolutely sweating. Ridiculous. Got suntan also. Ridiculous. So, got my spirit level. Let's have a look, shall we? First time I've done it with you guys with me, so here we go. Right, let's try this side. Not too bad, I'll take that. This side, pretty much spot on. I will definitely take that. This side, oh, again, pretty much spot on. Lovely. And again, not too bad. So let's try the angles. I haven't got a bit of wood. Let's try it from there to there. Pretty good distance. That's from there to there. Again, not too bad. So it looks like overall we might have a slight lean, but that's okay. I'm happy with a small bit. Now the difference is, you might think, where's the other sleepers? I've got one more in the car because I had to get an extra one that go on this side. And this side will obviously have the pond window. We're actually going to have a whole sleeper on top, and then the pond window will go somewhere like here. I think the pond window from memory is 60 centimetres by 140. So it will slightly overlap. We cut the sleepers in half. Now the reason I have decided to put a sleeper on top this time is because the only place the old pond bode was from the weak bits, which were cut in half. So with one on the top, that's going to add the extra strength that we need, I think. Now, that's a pretty substantial pond, I think. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera. Let's have a look. As you can see, it also goes a bit deeper there, which I think is going to look really good. So those eagle-eyed of you will notice that the sleepers don't join up on all of the corners, and that's just because I haven't lined it up dead in line with the concrete. Once the wood comes off the sides, I can shuffle them up and it will all be pretty much as close as you can to being square. Over this side's the worst, as you can see. Just need to shuffle it along a bit, and then that will pull into square. And as you can see around the bottom, we've left this little lip, and that's on purpose to add a bit more stability, and hopefully the water will then run off and not pool up underneath that. And if we really want to, when we've taken it off, we can put some nice sides on, maybe some slate, or we can paint it, or we can just leave it as it is. So put some plants around there maybe. But yeah, I think that's the plan anyway, and it's going well so far, I think. Again, like I said, it's all DIY. It's for us to do. It's not professionals, and we all make mistakes and we all do the best we can. So though it might seem counterproductive to put it all up as a dry run and then take it down again, I didn't do it last time, and there were some things that I could have easily fixed, like the levels. I could have put a bit of wood or shimmied or packers or anything that I didn't do. So I've done it now, quite happy with that. Also, it gives them a chance to be single leveled and dry out. Over there, they were a bit damp, so it's better for them to dry out. Then we screw them and bolt them together, put the rebar in, makes it a lot easier. Wet wood swells and it's a lot heavier, as we know. So I think it's going to look pretty good. It's yeah, it's quite large. Now, in the comments, let me know what you think my wife is going to say. Is she going to come home and say, "Oh, that's exactly the right size, and I thought it was going to be that size," or is she going to say, "That's bigger than I thought it was going to be"? And let me tell you, that'll be the first time she's ever said that to me. I think she's going to say, "That's bigger than I thought it was going to be." But comment down below and let me know. Right, before we wrap this video up, let's go and have a look inside and see the views we'll get from inside the house. Let's say a quick hello to the quails. There they are. They're having a good time in the sun. And the guinea pigs. Can you see them in there? There's Snowy. I think Fizzy. Maybe right at the back. Haven't seen them for a while. Can you see Fizzy's head there? I'm not sure. They're enjoying the sunshine anyway. So let's go inside and see what we will see. Now, again, we've opened these windows to 3 big windows. Then when we're in here, I'll be able to see over the top, out my pond, which is really cool. Well, I think it's really cool. I think it's amazing. From the other side of the front room, we can see in there, and then from the absolute mess of a dining room, because that's where we're doing all decorating, this is the view I will get from there. I think absolutely brilliantly well positioned, and yeah, couldn't be happy with that. Oh, on a quick note, let me show you this cool thing. So it was actually my 40th birthday on Sunday, and my daughter brought me one of the best presents, and proof that she really knows her dad well. Have a look at this. So this is my first ever terrarium, I believe that's what you call them, with the plants. She brought me the jar and all the plants separate, and then we had great fun. You see it from the top. Great fun putting it all together. We layered it the proper way, clay balls, bit of mesh, some moss, sphagnum moss in the soil, some plants in there. Just need to get another lid because it didn't fit. That's shrink wrap, cling film on top. Yeah, really cool. If those of you are interested and want to see us do a beginner's guide of doing that, more than happy to do it. She absolutely loved it, and so did I. So really cool present. So there we go, guys. That's a little update on a few things actually, and mainly the koi pond dry run. I'm actually really pleased. How do you think it's going? Let me know. So many of you have watched the videos lately, so impressed, and the engagement's been great. I love the comments, I read all of them, and at the moment I reply to every single one of them. Seeing where you all came from, Idaho, loads in West Sussex, we had some in Wales, Yorkshire, Scotland, Australia. Absolutely amazing to see where you all come from, and it makes me really happy. There's a lot to do to that pond still to get it where we need to go. The next video we'll probably dig out the bottom drain, do the pipe work for that, and then probably rebar, drill, lots of boring and expensive stuff to do. But that being said, the sun is shining, we are happy, I'm getting a tan, and thanks for watching. So until the next one, please subscribe and take care.